And we are just about to get underway. It'll be Charlie Ruff to get us kicked off. Referee doing his final checks. And we're about to be underway anytime now. And the referee does blow his whistle. And we're off here at Twerton Park. National League South. Bath City was a Chelmsford City as 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 has it on that left-hand side. He cuts in for Hyde. Overlapping run to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚, who's offside as he cuts it back. And I'm not quite sure how it actually came off the post in the end and eventually rolled out, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. It's Freer on the halfway line. Pressure coming from a few Chelmsford players. He's able to dart it down that left flank, and it looks like it may have gone out for a corner. Linesman hasn't given anything though. Not many appeals either, but now Chelmsford can bring it down the right-hand side through Hyde. And Parcell has to hold shot. The Hyde does well and makes it look too easy as Parcell falls to the deck. Hyde, right-hand side of the box, tries to send a cross in, but Tomlinson comes across to clear out for a corner. Nothing given. Arrive at time to make the challenge, and Alves, if only that was on his left, but he will strike with his right. It's charged down. Greenside did really well there to find the path of Alves. Have to go back to Russ. Good patient play from City. Not sending it in too quickly. They do that time. May fall to Rains on the edge of the box. It deflects on the shot, but it goes straight into the hands of the keeper, Collins.
Are the away side. City hoping to try and find a way to break them down. Parcell
again goes long. This time Ash does pick up the loose ball. He's able to make a reverse turn to find Alves. Charging into the box now. May just take a shot at Collins, who saves it. He palms it down. Both hands up. And he does win a corner. There's a Freer sends a deep one in to find the head of Rains. And then Collins as well to go over the top of Ash there to collect the ball.
Unbelievable title race in that league at the moment. A few teams, as there are in this league, all chasing one promotion spot.
Certainly is, as Hyde is able to find the ball forward for Ruff. Edge of the box, finds Critchlow inside the box. Could have taken a shot first time, doesn't do so, whilst Richards gets down low. And then Russ is able to pick up the ball. I'm surprised Critchlow didn't just strike it first time. And he goes back to Wiles Richards. Long ball forward, trying to find the path of Wilson maybe, but Ash, he'll find the path of Wilson, slide it over here. He's going to be onside as well. Wilson inside box, sends a low cross in towards Ash, and the back post is cleared away. And he goes out for a throw-in. Good stuff from City, not able to find the back of the net though. 17 minutes gone, still 0-0. Tomlinson looking to go forward over the halfway line for Alves. It's a good turn as well to keep it away from Blackman. Going past another defender, and there will be a free kick and a yellow card as well. Cynical challenge in the end.
Barbrook, who's picked up a yellow card for that one.
Well, Barbrook has gone into the book nonetheless. It will be a free kick from Alves from range. It's an awkward one, almost pushed through the net and let it go! This goes to be given as offside against Wilson there. And it could have been a free kick as well. I'm not quite sure if Collins got both hands to the ball. He spilt it. I mean, Wilson able to toe tap it in, but it's going to be offside against the number 9 for Bath City. So it remains 0-0, 20.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, it's straight at the keeper. He should have caught it. He patted it down, and it fell pretty much straight between his feet and legs. So he was unable to actually pick it straight back up. And Wilson's gone in and poked it in from between his legs.
Back to Alves, halfway inside the Chelmsford half, and I'm hearing some fans say shoot, which is, you know, a compliment to Alves' ability, but we certainly wouldn't want to see that right now.
35 yards from goal out on the right channel. He's just been brought down for the second time in the last 5 minutes. But yeah, shoot is a little bit too ambitious, I think.
Be Freer with an in-swinging free kick. Here comes in towards the penalty spot. Does come on Tomlinson, but it goes just wide at the post, and it's given us a goal kick. A few hands up.
Cuts back in field. He's got Ruff in the centre, who he finds. Chelmsford captain's got a little bit of space, 30 yards from goal. Out to the right-hand side was Rye. Now Wilkinson. Wilkinson up against Freer and Greenslade, sets it back. Here's Tamplin, delivery into the box. It's missed a few, and Hyde is coming at the back post, and Hyde has scored. Chelmsford lead away at Bath City. He potentially looked to be offside, but Jake Hyde, after a brilliant delivery, has nodded in at the back post, and it's City 0, Chelmsford 1.
Yeah, good finish in the end from Hyde as well. He got his head behind that one. He just found the space, didn't he, between the lines. It looked like City, you know, first time we've seen him really switch off in this game as well defensively. I mean, Tamplin had all the space in the world there. He made a good first darting run as well initially, and, you know, it all came through him in the end. A really lovely curling cross in, finds the perfect placement for Jake Hyde to get his head onto it. But in that moment, it just looked like City were ball watching a little bit.
Freer raises his left hand, he's going to deliver this on top of the keeper almost. It's in towards the near post where it's broken to Tilson. Penalty spot is cleared away in the end by Wilkinson, only as far as Russ. He's got plenty of options in the box. It comes to Rains on the left-hand side. Rains looking to find some space to cross, does left-footed towards the back post. It's gone over everyone, and it's going to go for a Chelmsford goal kick. creating space, no one filling it at the moment. Now it's into Tamplin from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚. Tamplin goes down, no foul. Now 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 comes back out to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 bodies forward here for targets. He goes out to the left to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 with the left-footed cross. It's a low cross in towards Hyde, well defended by Parcell. Comes out to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚, gets away from one. Hyde, and it's a good save at the near post from Harvey Wells-Richards to tip it out for a corner. Hyde, about 10 yards from goal on the spin, hit it left-footed, and it's a really good save from Wells-Richards.
Yeah, Hyde showing that quality that we saw from our first goal as well. He's finding those runs in behind the defenders and just quick defensive, quick attacking play once again from Chelmsford there.
So we have a corner. The first for a right-footed delivery for Chelmsford is in on top of Harvey Wells-Richards. He punches away, comes out as far as Tamplin, plays out to the right. It was Rye who didn't go in for the corner. Tamplin, another delivery towards the back post. Hyde is going to challenge Wells-Richards, but this time he is flagged offside, and it's going to be a free kick for the Romans. As the ball goes out to the left-hand side with 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 again. City back in a defensive shape again. Chelmsford, now that they've taken the lead, a lot more positive. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 down the left-hand side, ball in towards the back post, comes to Wilkinson. Wilkinson sets it back to Ruff. Ruff hits it right-footed. It's a poor connection, and it's cleared away in the end. Russ able to make the second clearance and get it out as far as Edwards. Greenslade into the feet of Tilson. Out to the left-hand side. Here's 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 now, the former Hearts winger coming forward. He's got a 1v1. Can he deliver left-footed? He can into the near post towards Ash. It's off of Ash. He didn't connect with it cleanly. It came off the defender last. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 going to take this one left-footed. Will be an outswinger. In it goes, near post again. It's another poor delivery from the Romans tonight. It's defended by 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 at the front post and headed away. As Alves has a go from 30 yards, and it's straight at Collins. And he takes it comfortably and is able to try and clear away. Takes a deflection on its way out. Referee says no problem. Edwards puts it forward again. Freer wins the header this time. Russ wins the second one. Tilson leaves it, and it's going to come to Ruff. Now Hyde. Hyde on the edge of the box, sets it out wide to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚. 𝗛𝗚𝗚 left-footed save by the legs of Harvey Wells-Richards. City are playing themselves into all sorts of trouble here. It's a Chelmsford corner, but Harvey Wells-Richards to the rescue. City having an attacking position. 20-ish seconds until half-time. Something to potentially use here to create something as Ash is dispossessed in the attacking third. He was being held on to, but Greenslade drives inside with it. Greenslade into Alves, 25 yards from goal, has a go left-footed. It hits the hands of Barbara. The referee says no. Either he was too close or the hands were tucked into the body, and Collins has it in his hands now. Yeah, massive shouts for handball there from both Ash and Alves. But Alves once again showing that prowess. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to drive forward. Tried to hit it with the Trivella outside of the foot, trying to put it into that bottom corner maybe. Could have been better off laying it off for Ash, or maybe even taking it on the weaker foot. But once again, good to see Alves wanting to be on the score sheet again as the half-time whistle goes. Well, the half-time whistle goes here at Twerton Park, and City will be disappointed for 25 minutes. They were the better team. They had the most possession, but they were struggling to create chances. And after about 25 minutes, it was that man, Jake Hyde, who we talked about, that won the league last season with Yeovil Town. He scored a simple header at the back post. On the halfway line now, goes to the right-hand side, sends the ball over the top. It's a floating one up towards Ash, who slips over again. Noted that the pitch has been torn up a bit. And now 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚 can bring the ball forward for Chelmsford over the halfway line, brings it inside. It's a good ball forward to Ruff, can lay it back off for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚, and he does so from goal. Oh, it's a fantastic save from Wells-Richards though. Now to the right-hand side, and Greenslade's able to dispossess. And he had to make that challenge, and he sends the ball down that left flank for Wilson to run onto now. Good first touch from Scott Wilson, and a good second touch as well. And Ash is in the box, if Wilson can find the cross. Here it comes, a weaker foot in towards Ash. Good save from the keeper though. And it will be a free kick against the keeper as well, even though Ash, I mean, he had his eyes for the ball the entire time. Not quite sure why that's a free kick. Nonetheless, good stuff from City after a fantastic save from Wells-Richards. Two very fluorescent kits from the goalkeepers. And he comes forward using his left foot to boot it forward. Now Russ, good turn from Luke Russ. He's sort of done. It's a cynical challenge there, and that should definitely be a yellow card. Referee not going to his pocket there, though. Not quite sure why, unless he just... Oh, he is.
Just wants to add a bit of dramatic effect there, apparently, the referee.
Well, it's going to be the number 7, Blackman, who goes into the book. Like you said, very cynical foul. Russ turned away from him and had a 5-yard run on him.
Here comes in from Freer. It's a deep free kick towards the edge of the box. My left-hand side may have come down. It's a shot there from Wilson. I'm not quite sure how it landed to him in the end. He came up ahead of Tilson, and then wasn't able to come near the back post. Not able to find the back of the net, though. And it remains 1-0, almost 50 minutes gone.
Yeah, Tilson headed it back across, and I don't think that Chelmsford knew that anyone was there, because Wilson came in completely unmarked, no one within 5 yards of him. And
hasn't been able to grab any in recent times, though. The header comes forward towards the path of Wilson, and Russ was able to put his foot in the way. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I mean, Ash holding on to his head.
There was a hand to the face there by Edwards. I don't think it was intentional, and it certainly wasn't that dangerous. But as is it Brad Ash that's down? Brad Ash went in for the header. Edwards was turning, and his hand was up as he was turning, and it caught Ash right in the face. And it's going to be a second yellow in quick succession for Chelmsford.
Back to 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧 on the left foot. Rain's covering well. 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧 will use his right foot this time. It's a good cross there. It's a floating one. Comes off the head of Hyde. And Ruff was coming in the back post there, put off by Freer. And luckily, Wiles Richards is there to hold on to the ball. And there's, I think it's Alves who's gone down to the ground there.
Yeah, he's just sat himself down. No challenge on the ball, so that's always a concern.
Well, less than 10 minutes into the second half, City are forced into the change. 𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗏, who's obviously a fantastic substitute to bring on, but unfortunately it does mean that Jordan Alves has had to make way here. Wilson, halfway inside the Chelmsford half, getting more involved with the game now. It's a fantastic ball, but apparently it's offside against Clark from the left-hand side, and the linesman must have been in the most perfect position to see that, because from my angle, it looked perfectly onside. Ryan Blackman. Here comes an in-swing with the right foot. It's a good one in. It's a devilish one, in fact. Cleared away. Out to the right-hand side. And by Brookham and Tamplin. Here comes the cross. It's a good one in towards the penalty spot. Headed away by Parcell. Comes out to 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗏. Uses right foot to send the ball over top, and Hyde, who may be onside there. He does get the shot off. Fantastic save again from Wiles Richards. He's having a man-of-the-match performance between the sticks. And somehow Hyde's not able to convert that into the goal. Nonetheless, right-hand side now with Ruff. May look to send a cross in for Critchlow inside the box. Gets his touch wrong though, and Clark will need to try and clear it away. He's turned, and he does win the goal kick in the end.
Well, it's a really good chance for Chelmsford again, and again it's fallen to Jake Hyde, and again it's Harvey Wiles Richard who makes an amazing save with his legs.
I've not seen a win since the away at Chesham game back in the end of September, early October, and it's been quite an incredible record to say the least. And right now they're currently 1-0 down again, but Ewan Clark trying to get him forward. Tilson, left-hand side, onside is Freer, could send a cross in, it's a low one, it's all good for Russ, over tap, and it's a back of the net! Fantastic finish from Luke Russ to make it 1-0 here. 62 minutes gone, and Luke Russ evens it up here. Can City find the winner?
What an unbelievable bit of adaptation from Luke Russ. It's low ball in from Freer to the near post. He's taken a couple of deflections, and Luke Russ has almost done a flicked overhead kick. It's not quite an overhead bicycle kick. He's looped it over the goalkeeper on an overhead kick. It's almost a flick rather than a clear connection. And 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗏 on the line, unable to keep it out. It's an unbelievably good piece of adaptation and flexibility from Luke Russ. But the midfielder, who isn't that regular on the score sheet, he's on it tonight, and it's 1-1 here at Twerton Park. And what is an important game as they continue to claw their way up the table away from the drop zone.
Yeah, but potentially another draw as well. Showing that resiliency we were talking about before the game. And now a strike from range from Charlie Ruff. Very audacious effort. Like 25, 30, well, probably 30, 35 yards out or so.
Hornchurch here on Saturday. I won't be, unfortunately, but if you're able to make it, please make sure you come along to Twerton Park or listen to Bath City Radio.
6-5 minutes gone. City now made it 1-0 here at Twerton Park. Can they find a way to go ahead through Clark on this left-hand side? He may look to try and send a shot in. Does so. It's not got enough behind it though. Charged down. And it's cleared forward up towards Hyde, but Tomlinson and Parcell just shepherd it back towards Wiles Richards, who, well, looked like he was going to pick up the ball, but instead he gives it to Tomlinson first time. Very calm play from the goalkeeper, who has been brilliant tonight. Now Parcell sent the ball down the left-hand side, and Greenside should get on to the end of that one, will be onside, right near the byline, sends a cross, it's a good looking one for Ashman. Wilson not able to convert either. And Collins picks it up, but good stuff from City again. There's now Chelmsford down the left-hand side this time of 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗏. Up towards potentially Wilson, and Russ now will put it over diagonally for that right-hand side of Wilson again. Does really well to hold on to the ball, brings it inside, does well to skip past the challenge as well. Oh, it's a beautiful ball between the defenders to find Ash, right-hand side of the box, sends a cross in toward the back post where Clark was laying wait. He was charging in there, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. And it goes out for a throw-in for Chelmsford. Fantastic opportunity for the Romans. It remains 1-1.
Chelmsford have been opened up by a brilliant reverse ball there by Scott Wilson into Ash, making a run down the inside channel on the right. As 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗧𝗦 gets it back in play into 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏. 𝗛𝗏𝗚 clips it forward. That's going to go over the head of Tomlinson into Hyde. Hyde at an angle, has got a chance, hits it, and it's saved really well by Harvey Wiles-Richards. Hyde onside again. He had another really good chance, unfortunately for him and for Chelmsford. Tight angle for City. Harvey Wiles-Richards has stood up brilliantly, if I can get my words out. It's an in-swinging opportunity. Luke Ross is right on the edge of the box as well. It's whipped in on top of Collins. Collins didn't meet it. Tomlinson has got it with a second opportunity inside the 6-yard box. It's Ollie Tomlinson with his first goal for the Romans, and City do have the lead from the corner. It's City 2, Chelmsford 1.
Well, I shook my head initially because Elliot Freer had so much space around him on the edge of the box, so I suppose Reigns didn't just pick him out there. He ends up sending a good cross into a near post. It's an awkward one, the keeper not able to grab onto it. We noted earlier again that the keeper really struggled from the free kick from Alves earlier, made that mistake which almost led to a Scott Wilson goal. That time he gets contact but not able to hold on to it properly. Tomlinson on the turn, finishing really well into the bottom corner. And Ollie Tomlinson showing how good of a signing he has been, and now City are ahead with 8 minutes to go.
I think Collins has tried to punch it and just completely missed it. I think he's completely missed it, and as a result it's hit him in the mid-drift, fallen to Ollie Tomlinson, who's finished that like a striker just inside the 6-yard box. The former Torquay defender recently signed a permanent deal with City, and what a way to mark it. That makes it 2-1 to the Romans, and there are just 8 minutes to go here, and Chelmsford from the centre kick have just kicked it straight out of play.
Yeah, the last one was 2018, but that was at home as well. December 2018, 2-0 win that day.
The ball goes forward. 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 with the flick at the near post. Ross into the back post off the flick on. It comes to Clark. He's unable to control it, and it rolls away from the penalty area. So he's going to have to get back into an attacking position. He goes through a couple of defenders. Looks to get it to 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 on the edge of the box. Gets away from one. Is dispossessed by Critchlow, and Critchlow's going to bring it forward here. But 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 gets back, makes a good challenge, and it's going to go into the hands of Collins off the back of a Parcell clearance. But it's very frantic, and I feel like it's going to be that way for the next 6.5 minutes plus added time. Long ball forward by Collins. Hyde was chasing it, a header away by Harvey Wiles-Richards. Edwards takes it away from him, and now Chelmsford are looking to turn defence into attack as they play it forward. Ruff is brought down on the halfway line by Tilson, and it's going to be a free kick for the Clarets.
I wouldn't imagine that'll be brought back. Yeah, it's a funny rule, that one, isn't it? Getting in the way of a free kick, you're stopping the play from happening, you go into the book.
Obviously very, very adept in the air, good player on the floor as well, so it'll be an impressive performance from City if they can hold out here. Jack Batten's going to come on and try and help them do so as Hyde nods a light header forward. Wiles-Richards takes it in his hands and then goes down to secure it and waste a little bit of time as well. We're just waiting for the corner to come in after the referee has a quick word with a couple of players in the box. The ball's in towards the back post. It's won by Penny, headed back across goal. Wiles-Richards tried to catch it, is unable to do so, and it spills out, and it's going to be a corner from the other side. As Donaldson launches one in, should have been a foul throw. He was comfortably on the pitch as it's cleared away by Clark from inside the box. A pullback from 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏 on Wilson was quite clear. Referee gives nothing. Reigns heads away the attacking ball. Critchlow has it on the left. Now 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗚𝗏 delivers left-footed into the hands of Reigns, and Reigns is going to take his time to get down to the deck again, and he's going to waste a little bit of time in doing so. He tries to take a few extra yards there as Penny gets it from the throw. Now it's out to the right-hand side with Rye. Rye delivers it into the box. It's a quick delivery that's not very accurate into the hands of Wiles-Richards, and again Wiles-Richards down onto his belly, waste a bit of time. But Chelmsford have an opportunity here with literally 20 seconds to go on the clock. Ruff out on the left-hand side. Ruff into the box. That's a good piece of defending by Russ, but it is going to be a corner, and this will probably be last chance saloon here for Chelmsford. Although Tamplin has just taken a couple of yards out. Is a low ball in towards the near post, looks for a flick on. It's going to come all the way back out to Bland, who's unable to control. That's going to go for a goal kick, and there's the final whistle. The Romans have come back from 1-0 down in the first half to win it by 2-1 in this rearranged fixture on a chilly night at Twerton Park. Goals, well, Jake Hyde scored a very, very simple header at the back post in the first half to give Chelmsford the lead. In the second half, it was an overhead kick from Luke Ross to make it 1-1, and then a winner from Ollie Tomlinson with his first Bath City goal to get City the 3 points, and City continue their good form under Darren Way.
Yeah, absolutely. Great result for City all around. Well, I haven't seen a win since the away at Chesham game, so it's fantastic to see that here today as well. Bath City probably deserving winners in the end, especially after that second half performance. They looked really strong on the ball, going forward, defended well. It felt like a real total performance in that second half. But again, if they can just get that final third creativity going, they could be quite dangerous for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. City have got plenty of creative players and they get into good positions. It's just if you're going to take one negative away from today, it's that Scott Wilson and Brad Ash didn't have a single chance in the game, unfortunately, other than the Scott Wilson one that came at the back post, that half volley. Other than that, they weren't really involved in the game in the attacking third. So, they'll be disappointed with that, but overall City will take the positive in that they've come here, rearranged game after a long-ish trip down to Truro. Tough game against Truro. They've come here, they've gone 1-0 down, but they've responded in absolutely the right way. And Darren Way, 3 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss in 7 games. It's a fantastic start to his career here at Bath, and it's all but taken City right out of the relegation battle with that one. Yeah,
absolutely. We started the night 8 points above the drop. We've gone on to 11 now. Really good stuff for the Romans. A big win, just a massive win all round for City against a team they don't win against often, against a team that absolutely dominated them in the reverse fixture as well. Yes, they're missing a few players, but City have gone through so much change. They've lost players, they've lost a manager, they've brought in a new one who's changed the culture, it seems. He seems to have just changed the way that the players perceive the game. They know that every point matters now for the rest of the season. We're not expecting a big power push, but they can look towards going towards that top 10, top 12 stage and maybe catch up with the likes of Chelmsford, the likes of Maidstone. They'll be very happy with how the season ends.
I don't think they'll be catching Maidstone, who are currently, second in the league?
They dropped off a little bit, I believe.
Have they? Yeah. I thought they were second, third in the league, but nonetheless, the City now will have to think, right, we can push mid-table, finish there, that'll be a comfortable finish. Yeah, it's not what we wanted, but we look ahead to next season. Darren Way will have a whole summer to get his squad together, to have a full pre-season, and then City will be in a position where they can hopefully make more pushes towards the playoffs as they have done in previous years. Well,
thank you so much for tuning into Bath City Radio. I've been Alex Lane-Kieltyka alongside Toby Wellington. 2-1 here, Bath City against Chelmsford. Big 3 points for the Romans. Good night.